Hello, my name is Erin. Thanks so much for joining me for class today. I'm so excited to take you through a fascia journey. Fascia is connective tissue that runs throughout our entire body, and we are going to create deeper health in your fascia. To do that, we add activation to a shortened muscle or area and movement in the opposite direction. Let's get started. Finding a comfortable place to stand with your feet hip-width apart. Take a moment to notice that you have 50% body weight distribution in both of your legs. The reason that I like to start this way is that it gives your body an opportunity to work the nervous system all the way down to the feet. Oftentimes people shift towards one side, creating an imbalance. Once you modify and shift to create 50% balance, you ignite those energy pathways down to the feet. Imagine your footprint in the sand, that you have even pressure in both of your feet into the ground. Arms are at your side, rib cage over your pelvis, and a slight chin tucked towards your throat. Inhale, full breath in. And exhale. Let yourself be mindful and present in this moment. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And we're ready to begin. Take your legs apart. Notice your turnout, not all the way to the side, not directly forward, but somewhere in between. Little micro bend in both of your knees. First, we're going to work on stretching the fascia on the outside of our thigh in our ITB and lateral quads and hamstrings. Shorten by creating that stance nice and even to begin. Add activation by resisting your feet out. Once you feel it even on both sides, movement happens by bending one knee down to the side, emphasizing the work on the leg that's still straight. Micro bend in the knee to not hyperextend. Take a look at the knee that is bent and make sure you're not passing your toes. Keep your pelvis back and your body square to the front. Back up to center, resist out again, bend the other knee. Take a look at the knee behind your toes, hips back, chest forward, body squared. Back up to center. Here we go. Add your resistance out, and then finding the movement to the side. Pressing away with that straight leg. Back to center, resist out, moving to the other side. And back up. Resist out. Keep that resistance happening throughout the whole movement. Back up, resist out, dropping it down. Let's add a little variation here. It starts the same by pressing out, drop it down to one side, and then once you're done, rotate your body away from the straight leg. Press back up to center. Resist out, bend down to the side first, follow through at the end by twisting your body away, pressing up to center. Here we go. 4 more. Down, find that twist, push that foot away. Back to center, resist out. Twisting at the end, back to center. One more time to each direction, down. Focusing on that straight leg, press into that foot as you twist, back to center, out. Dropping it down, twisting it away, back to center. Changing the direction so we get the stretch now on the inner thighs. Resist both legs in. Once you feel both of them ignite, moving down to one side just as we did. Keep everything squared off at the beginning, back to center without resistance. Both legs resist in, move to the other side. Back up, activate, move. Back up, resist in, bend, hips back, chest forward. And up, resist in. Let's move and twist at the end. Notice it's totally different than when we were resisting out. Once you're down, pull it across, back in, resist in, bend it down, twist it out, back to center, resist in, bend it down, twist it out, back to center, and heel toe. Shoulder blades lift up and down. Good. Moving to the upper body. Take your hands to prayer position and thumbs touch your nose. Draw your thumbs 3 inches away from your face so you're looking at your hands. Next, add compression by pressing your hands together, feeling it in the chest and underneath your shoulder blades. Once you have that, draw the elbows in. Open it back up without resisting. Hands press in. Good. Open it back up, pressing the hands in. Let your breath move fluidly in and out as you need it to be. Good. One more time. Hands press in. Draw the elbows in. Shake it out to release. Move those shoulders around. Let the energy flow to your fingertips. Excellent job. Moving on to the neck. Standing nice and tall, looking straight forward. Take one arm up and over, and fingertips are going to reach to the side of the head. Next, add resistance by pressing the head to the side or into your fingertips, feeling the side of the neck engage. Once you have it, gently draw the head to the side. Being mindful never to go all the way, you want to avoid end range, or what we know of as a traditional stretch. Start up, resist, gently peel the head down, and back up. Add that resistance, bringing the head over, back up, add your resistance. Add a little variation here. As we start, drop that shoulder down on the same side that you're stretching. Start back up, resist, drop that shoulder down. You get a little extra movement there. And resist, drop that shoulder down. Shake it out, moving to the other side. Nice posture, arm comes up and over, fingertips to the side of the head. Resist your head to the side or into your fingertips. Use the strength of the arm to bring the head gently over. Notice if it feels different on this side. Usually one side of the neck is more dense or tight than the other. And if you feel that way, maybe offer a couple extra reps on that side. Beautiful. Let's add that shoulder. Resist the head and drop the shoulder away from the head. Back up, resist. Drop that shoulder. One more time, resist. Drop that shoulder. Woo! Round it out. Beautiful. Take a seat on the ground, bringing your feet together, about 2 inches separation, and your feet distance can be wherever is most comfortable in front of you. If you want to pull them in, you can. If you want them further out for your hips to have more space, that's okay too. Taking both hands to the outside of your knee. You can either use your hands or your forearms. As you begin the stretch, you can change up your hand grip so you have the best leverage. What we're doing is stretching the outside of those thighs again. By doing that, you want to open the knees and press them out. Pause here. Feel the feet press into the floor a little bit. Once you feel it on both sides, as even as you can, use the strength of the arms to bring the knees in. Open without resistance, press them out, keep resisting the knees out or activating them out, and the hands overpower. The beautiful thing with fascia stretching is that you strengthen the body as you execute the fascia stretches. As we're stretching the lateral aspect of our thighs, we're strengthening our arms. One more time, open, resist out, gently draw the knees in. Let's move to the inner thighs. Keep the knees up and slide the arms in between the knees. Make sure you have about 50% body weight distribution in both legs. Knees resist in. Once you feel it in the inner thighs, gently push the knees out to the side, bringing the body forward a little bit more for extra leverage. Back up without resistance. Knees resist in. Once you have the work where you want it, the movement then begins. You can change your grip however you feel. You get the best leverage. Here we go. 3 more. Press it in and open it up for 3. In, 2. One more time. Press in and out. Good. Very nice. Make your way into downward dog. That might be a familiar movement that you've done before, but we're going to add a fascia twist to it. Coming onto the hands and knees, dig the toes down in the balls of the feet and lift your hips to the sky. Once you're in downward dog, pedal your feet out a little bit. But as you do, I want you to take a little bit of a pause. As you lift one heel up, press the ball of the foot down into the ground as you peel the heel back down. Switching the other side, ball of the foot presses down and back, heel presses down. You're creating a fascia stretch for your calves by pressing into the ball of the foot as you pedal them out. One more on each side, press it down. Push into the ball of the foot, then lower the heel. Bring your armpits towards your thighs in your downward dog. And now from here, press your hands forward and your feet back as if they want to move in opposite directions. Keep doing that, but then peel your body forward into a high yoga plank, peeling the sternum through the arms to hover above. Inhale, and exhale, press back into your downward dog. Hands resist forward, feet back, peel forward into your yoga plank. If your shoulders feel anything funny in this, take a moment to pause, adjust your arm position, resist less, and try it again. If it still doesn't feel quite right, feel free to pause and wait to continue. Hands are pressing forward, peel the chest through. Hold it here for 5, 4, hands are pressing down, balls of the feet down, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down to the knees. Ooh, hopefully you got your blood pumping with that a little bit. Bring your knees apart and your feet together. Coming down onto the hands, walk them forward and bring them a little bit wide so your pinkies are touching the edge of the mat. Rib cage is lifted and chin tucked towards the throat. Adding resistance to stretch the fascia in the chest and lats by pressing the hands down and back in the floor. Knees are naturally going to resist forward. At the same time, press your hands down and back. Pull your hips back towards your heels, keeping your spine in a nice straight position. Back up without resisting to start again. Resist the hands down and back. Feel that core fire. Keep the resistance throughout the whole movement. Focusing on the chest and the lats. Resist. Pull it back. 2 more times. Back, forward. Now resist the hands back, but also in as you pull back. Good. One more time. Last one. Keep that resistance. Pull back. Excellent job. Moving on to your back, we are going to work on stretching the fascia in our quads. That gets really dense and tight. Laying on your back, take a moment to settle in, connect with the floor. Fascia is all about connection. And so we want to make the connection with our body to the space that we're in, to the world around us, the earth below us. Making sure you focus on that 50% body weight distribution in both of your legs and check in with your footprints, making sure that you have that even contact in the floor. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Bringing one leg straight up to the sky, take both hands and grab behind the knee. Being mindful that your arms are straight, so your leg is as far away from your body as your arms can reach. Micro bend in the knee so you don't have a fully straight leg. Take the other leg, lift it up, and cross it on top of that leg. Good, so you have this position here with your feet. Now from here, your bottom leg is going to kick up into the top by activating your quad on that leg. Once you feel it, overpower it by pressing that foot down towards your glutes with the other leg. Back up again, press it up, keep pressing that bottom foot up to the sky and overpower it. You're stretching the fascia on the quad, on the bottom leg, and you're strengthening your hamstring on the leg that's on top. 3 more. Here's 3. And up, press it up. Woo, 2. If it's shaking a little bit, that's very normal. What that's telling you is that you have dense fascia or scar tissue that's disrupting the nervous system communication down to the leg. Uncross. When you clear dense fascia and scar tissue, you open up these nervous system pathways to function better, creating better muscle contraction, better muscle stretch, and better energy flow down to your legs. Switching sides, both hands go back behind the other knee. Leg comes up to the sky, but you're not all the way straight. Micro bend in the knee. Take the leg you just worked and cross it on top. Arms are straight, body's neutral. Bottom leg kicks up into the top. Find that quad. Ignite on that side. Overpower it by pressing the foot down towards your glutes. Back up without resisting. Press up. Draw that heel down. This is one that tends to build a little bit, so you might feel it just light in the beginning, but as you continue, that muscle will start to fatigue a little bit, and you'll start to dive down a little bit deeper into that fascia. 2 more. Up, resist, up. Draw that heel down. 1 more time. Up, resist, up. Draw it down. Good. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock just a little bit side to side. Draw your nose to your knees, but press your knees up into your hands, always creating an opportunity to affect the fascia. And then rest it down. Inhale and exhale. Good. Bringing your feet down to the ground so they're again even and neutral. Bring your hands back behind your head to support your neck. Notice if your rib cage popped up. If it did, drop that back down to the ground. Good. Take your head up about 1 inch and hover above the ground. We're creating a fascia stretch for the back of your neck. Head is going to press down into your hands. Once you feel it in the back of your neck, use the strength of the arms to slowly peel the chin forward towards your sternum. And then bring it back without resistance to start again. Ignite your abdominals and press into your feet. Head presses back into your hand and bring the head up at the same time it's resisting back. Woo! Start again. Resist that head back. Bring the head forward for 3. Good. This is when you can do in bed before you go to sleep. So you have a nice restful sleep without tension in the neck. 1 more time. Head resists back. Use the strength of the hands to pull up. Excellent. Rolling to your side to come up. Good. Take a seat. Cross your legs. And take your hands to your knees. Finding really nice posture where your rib cage is situated over your pelvis. Chin is towards your throat. And shoulder blades are gliding down your back. Add resistance into your knees by pressing your arms as if they want to slide back. Once you feel it in the chest, bring your belly back away from your knees, round your spine, rib cage pulls back, and your head floats forward and rounds down at the end. To come forward, press into the knees again. Keep action in those arms as you bring the sternum through. Retract your shoulders back, chin tuck, and gaze up on the diagonal. Take an inhale, maybe relax the arms for a second. Start again. Hands resist back. Pull the belly back, rib cage pulls back, round your spine, head comes down, and round it back up. Lift that sternum through, retract the shoulders, and gaze up. One last fascia stretch for those glutes because they need it. Keep one foot crossed underneath and bring the foot of the other leg in front, and the knee is going to start open to the side. Take both hands to the outside of the knee. Once you're here, we're going to activate by pressing the knee down towards the floor, firing up the glute on that side. So pause here, feel that knee press down, push your foot into the floor a little bit as well, and squeeze that tush. Once you have it, draw the knee up towards the chest. And if you want a little extra, you may twist in the opposite direction. Drop that knee down, press it down, feel that glute fire. Then draw that knee up to the chest, gently twisting away. 1 more time. Knee presses down, squeeze that tush, draw that knee up, and twist. Beautiful. Moving to the other side. Cross that leg under, other foot comes in front. Open the knee to the side, and both hands come back behind the knee. First, press that knee down into the hands and your foot into the floor. Once you feel that, make sure you feel it in the glute. Use the strength of the arms to pull the knee up towards the body and towards the chest, finding a twist at the end. Open it back up. Press that knee down. Keep pressing it down as you pull the knee up. Twist. 2 more. Open. Squeeze. Maybe lean forward a little bit Get a little extra leverage, twist. Last one, press it down. Draw that knee up and twist. And back to center. Hands on the knees. Inhale, full breath in. And exhale. Thank you so much for taking class today. It was my pleasure to take you through this fascia flow, and I can't wait to see you again soon.